we go. Alright. Day 2 of the LWA Advent. And I finally made a name for a series aside from Ruby Chibi Reacts and whatever. Yeah. But sorry this didn't come out the day before, but things just happened to get away from me. Regardless, the second episode of the Little Witch Academia anime was honestly, it further, introduces us to, the setting and stuff with how the school works a little bit, what the classes are kind of like, the fact that Akko and Susie and Lottie, I remember their names, that they are sort of the misfits of the school, more or less, and it's very disillusioning for Akko, basically realizing that there's actually work to be done behind the scenes before you get to the sparkly. But, later on, like when they have a break, they're reminiscing over her set of the Shiny Chariot collector's cards that she has, because there's one thing this anime is completely subtle about. It's that Akko has has the largest hero worship boner for Shiny Chariot. So they're looking at those. Cut to some kind of memorial tree thing or whatever. Again, I watched the episode yesterday and I'm recording this the day before or the day after. So forgive me if I forget some details. But yeah, apparently there's like medical problems with the tree, and Professor Ursula, aka the teacher who's basically going to be Akko's, I guess, dedicated supervisor, is like tasked with figuring out what. Yeah, enter Diana Cavendish and her gang, which her lackeys probably have names, but I don't care about them. They honestly do not matter in the slightest. And Diana basically takes it upon herself to do some of the magic that has been passed down through the Cavendish line for generations to help revitalize the tree, which seems to work, actually. So, interesting there. Unfortunately, that seems to cause even more problems for the tree, like exposing the roots and showing that there are growths on the roots that are, parasite feeding off of the tree. So, in essence, she kind of just exacerbated the problem instead of solved it. This creates a commotion, which gets the attention of Akko and the gang, who naturally rush to help because this is basically shonen, and of course the protagonist has to be involved in everything. And like very very quickly, thanks to like one of Akko's collector cards, they realize that the growths on the tree, on the roots, are not actually specifically harmful to it. They're actually this super rare kind of magical butterfly with a name that I can't even begin to remember. I could barely even pronounce it when I heard it watching the episode. But they're actually pupae for that kind of butterfly. So like they're let hatch and a bunch of magical butterflies fly off. Blah blah blah. It's a sight. Trigger does great animation. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, and then Akko and the gang bamf off, leaving Diana there with her two lackeys, bringing in some teachers, and they left before the whole, this is clearly going sideways situation happened. And yeah, that's about it for this episode. Again, only the second episode, so ignore that. So not really much in the way of plot development, but again, it was still nice to learn a little bit about the setting and how it works a bit more, and that Akko is kind of learning all this completely from scratch, let's be honest. Anyway, on to episode 3 now. I hope there's more surprises in store, and I will see you guys in the next video.